Right. What we are going to see how to create classes in C#. For this we are going to use some example programs. So what is there in that example program? Creating classes. Is this example? Jason wants to build a console-based application in .NET to capture product and customer information and display this information on screen. So the application should be able to display how many products customer has actually purchased. Now what we need to do, let's create a basic design first. Let's look at the basic design. What actually is required? We have to create a customer class. These are customer name, customer address, contact number. There is a function add product. There is a function get products. Returns a product array. Add product takes an object of type product class. What is there in product class? Product name, price and quantity. What is the relationship between customer and product? Its cardinality is 1:many. This is association relationship. It's an association relationship. Alright. So what we are going to see now is how to create class in C# and VB.NET. And the example, we are going to use this customer application, one we saw in the Word document. So how are we going to do this? Let's start. So what we need to do first, we need to add a new file, .cs file, save it as customer program or customer application .cs file. Right. So in this what we need to do, we need to create classes, customer class and product class. Right. So how are we going to do this? Inside customer class, remember we have to use open packages. For example, if I want to print on console, so I have to use console.writeline. So that is available in system package. Console is the class, writeline is the function. It is available in system package. You have to write using system. Create a class customer. So what are the variables we require in customer? Customer name, customer address and contact number. So we declare private variable string customer name, string customer address, string contact number. Three things we require: customer name, customer address and contact number. What other class do we require? We need to create class product. Right. What are the things we have to keep inside product class? String product name. We require price, so we can use float or double. And we require quantity. So these three things, these two classes we require. Now if you want to access these variables, remember these variables are private. The variables are private, so if you want to access them outside class, because what we are going to do, we are going to create instances of customer class, we are going to create instance of product class, create many instances of product class and add them to customer, and then access them outside class. So what we need to do, we will have to create properties, public string customer name sharp is case sensitive. So use sentence cases, title cases for properties and small cases for variable. It will make it easy for differentiating for you as well as for compiler. So property, if you are creating a property, there is a get property and there is a set property. Get property and set property. Likewise, you have to create property for customer address. Get means you are getting value outside. Set means you are setting value inside the variable. So this get, this is accessor. Set, this is mutator. Public string customer address. Again, ensure there is a difference in name so get will return customer address set value to customer address. One more variable we have contact number, right? So what we will do, public, we will take string contact number as string because of the range issues with integer. Now these are properties in customer class. Similarly, there can be properties in product class. So again, we will have to create properties for product class. Check the data type always. What data type? The data type for the property should match with the variable you are creating property for. And then there is quantity. So So let's have a look at what we have done so far. We have created a customer class. This is string customer name, customer address, contact number, and then there are properties with getter setter values. Getter is called accessor, setter is called mutator. And so now we need to create functions to add product to customer. How are we going to do this? What do we require? How are we going to add products? You can add product as inside a product array. What we can do? Let's create an array. Let's declare an array. We declared an array, and also let's declare a variable counter to keep the count of number of values added to array. How many values are actually added to array? Now, since we have declared this at class level, also have to initialize it. So where we can initialize this? Let's create a public constructor. Remember, you have to make your constructors public if you want to create an instance outside the class area, so that this constructor is accessible. So right, we created an array, and also we initialize this counter variable. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to create a function to add product instances inside the customer. So where we can do this? So remember, if you have to access your function outside class, what you need to do, declare it as public. If you want to access it through inheritance, you have to declare it as protected. Right? So there are different access specifiers in C#. What we are using here, public. So where we are going to add this? Check by what name you have declared your array. So what we did, we added a product object to product array. We are adding this. We are using counter. So once we have added a value, let's increment counter. So we can retrieve all the products we can retrieve all the products. So let's save this. Once we have created our add product and get all products, what we can do, we can create a class customer product records. Create a main method, because your program program will not compile without main method. So what we will do, create an instance of customer and access all the attributes like customer name. So let's name, either you can put a name here directly, or what you can use console dot read line, accept one input, one complete text as customer name we have to use. You can also give commands to user what he has to enter. Similarly, you can enter the command enter customer address obj dot customer address equal to console dot read line. Remember what we are taking input, we are taking string as input. When you are taking double or integer, you will have to do proper conversions, and we will see that. What else we have to, console dot write line enter customer contact number. So obj dot console dot read line. Three things we did: accepted customer name, address and contact number. So our customer object is ready. Next, what we have to do, create different product objects and add them to customer. So what we can create a product, first product. Remember we have created an array of what size? Of 5. So let's create 5 products. Product 1 dot product name equal to, let's say, coffee. Product 1 dot what is the price for this particular, let's say it is 20 rupees. Now I have given product name directly, right? You have a choice. You can accept an input from the user, or you can assign these things directly as well. Let's create another product. Create another product. 3 products. We can add 2 more. So what did we do? We created 5 products. How are we going to add this customer? So we have customer object. So add product 1, add product 2, add product 3, add product 4, add product 5. So we added these products to customer instance. Remember, relationship between customer and product is 1:many, and customer can buy many products. So now once we have added, so if you want to see those details, so what we need to do, we need to get these details out from where get our products. This will return an array. So what we can do, if you want to see values, you can use a for each loop. For each product P, you can use in product list. Right. So console.writeLine So what we can do, console.writeLine P dot product name. Right. So what did we do? You can put labels along with your value. You can put labels like this, or can put it like header, whichever way you want. So this will print the product details added to customer object. Also you can print customer details. If you look carefully while you are retrieving properties, see none of the variables are visible, only the properties are visible. Those variables are private inside class if you do not mention any access specifier. So let's have a look. Do we have any error here? No. Syntactical problems are not there. So let's compile this. No error. Syntactical errors aren't there. What we have produced, there is an exe generated. Right. So if you want to execute this, how will we execute this? So it's asking us to enter customer name. So as soon as we entered customer details, our products were there added to customer object. All these are now visible. So this is what we saw, how to add a class, how to create a class in C# and create functions, and then instantiate those classes, how we can relate to classes, relationship was 1:many, that is in associativity, cardinality was 1:many.